It's 2023 and it is time for you to finally start your YouTube channel, but I understand how difficult it can seem in the beginning. YouTube can seem like this huge beast if you have never done it before. So today we're talking about 10 tips for aspiring YouTubers just like yourself. So let's hop in. Number one is I want you to first identify who your target audience is. We talk about this a lot on my channel, and there's a reason for that. If you do not understand who your actual audience is or who you want your audience to be, how can you make content to actually attract them? So number one is establishing who is your target audience, and then from there, making content that will attract those exact type of people. So be very, very specific in who you want to attract. So as a little bonus tip, most likely you right now, as you are the future version of your target audience. So what are some things that you needed to know a few years ago in order to get you to where you are now that would have saved you some time? So you are the future version. Right now, you currently are the future version of your target audience. So think of it like that. What did you need to know in order to be where you are now? Or what did you need to know like years back, etc.? So your target people is really just a past version of yourself. Most of the time. Okay, so now that you have your target audience, your job now is to pick your actual like category topic. So we have different pillars that I teach inside of our Infinite Audience program. However, we have our target audience and we are gonna make content for them. And then from there, we're gonna have our actual category. So from the category up here at the top, you can have like, let's say 7 different pillars. Those pillars are gonna help you as you're creating content to be able to slot those into those different pillars. That way you're not like, I don't know what to create about. No. So for example, if you have a healthy hair care channel, for example, like one of the pillars could be products, like products that you love and you talk about products. Another one could be, like hot tools and straightening your hair and using curling irons and stuff like that, like what you use for like heat, whenever you put heat on your hair. Maybe the next one is about moisture within your hair care routine. Maybe the next one is about protein. Maybe the next one is about styles that you can do with your hair. And then maybe the next one, I don't know, is coloring or processing your hair, etc. So those are like how I would split it out into different pillars whenever it comes to your content. And that's all based on first knowing your target audience. Third is when starting, I highly recommend for you to start heavy, okay? Start heavy with answering very specific questions, okay? YouTube is a search engine. Really, all social media platforms at this point are search engines. People are going on there to, yes, be social, of course, but to also find answers to their problems. So if you can literally like position your video as the answer to somebody's problem, that is money. That is gold, okay? So that is your job in the very beginning. I want you to think, what are some very, very, very specific questions that people are asking surrounding my category, that my target audience is asking surrounding my different pillars that we kind of just walked through, okay? So an example of this is a very specific question is like, say we stay within the hair care like space, a very specific question could be, why is my hair breaking off? You could literally have a video that says, why is my hair breaking off? 5 tips to improve elasticity. I don't know, something. You get what I'm trying to say? And so that's like a very specific way to answer a very specific question and to position your video as the actual answer to that question. There you go. Number 4 is, of course, to infuse your personality into your content. I know this is said time and time and time again, but I'm trying to tell you guys, your content is a mix of your expertise and your personality, okay? Like, people will come for you answering very specific, I couldn't say it. Very specific questions. However, they will stay for your personality. They'll stay for who you are because they want to hang out with you and also learn from you or just hang out with you online. Maybe they found a new friend in you online, right? And so your personality is huge. And that doesn't mean you have to be like bubbly or outgoing or this or that or whatever. You can be quiet. You can be chill. You can be whoever you actually are. And I promise you, you will attract the right people to you as long as you stay true to yourself. Number 5 is something I'm really thankful that I did starting out was I launched with at least five videos already on my channel. So as you're creating your YouTube channel and say you don't want nobody to see it yet or whatever, like go ahead and start creating videos and then have like 5 to 10 videos already on your channel by the time you go and promote it, by the time people now know about it. So whenever you post on your other social media channels, whenever you send out to your email list, whenever you're tweeting about your channel, whatever that is, you can actually have videos for them to actually go watch. You don't want to just say, oh yeah, I got a channel, and then they go and there's nothing to watch. That's not adding value to them in any way at all. Just letting them know you have a channel. Okay, cool. They're going to forget about that channel. But if there's videos on that channel where they can go ahead and subscribe and also watch your content, that is a money right there. Okay. So at least 5 videos upon launching your channel is my recommendation. Number 6 is something that it's like the quality versus quantity, okay, situation. And let me tell you something, all right? Whenever you are starting out, the more videos you have out, the more videos or the more opportunities that people have to find you, your business, and your channel. So the reason why I say post as much quality content as possible is because you are more visible. There's more opportunities for people to come in contact with you, okay? But if you noticed, I said post as much quality content as you can, not just as much, okay? Now let me do it also a caveat on the quality. A lot of times people feel like it has to be like this big old freaking production and all these things. That's not the case at all. I'm telling you right now, you can literally pick up your camera and create content right where you are and go from there. It does not have to be perfect. So when I say quality, I don't mean perfect. I mean quality content that you are proud of whenever you put it out. Now, don't be in perfection though. If you are in perfection and you're like, no, I'm not proud of that's a whole different thing, okay? Good is better than not done, okay? So let's go with good for now. Get that content out and you will get better with time. With practice, with good practice, you will get better. Don't feel like you have to start like knowing everything you're supposed to be doing and the first video is just gonna blow your freaking socks away. It may, but there's a high probability that like you're gonna look back on that video and be like, oh my God, I thought this was so good. And that's okay. It happens to all of us. That's why I leave my old videos up on my channel so you guys can go enjoy. Go enjoy the cringiness, all right? Number 7 is the thing that I feel like scares a lot of people away from YouTube. But let me tell you something, don't be afraid of it. It's keywords, it's search engine optimization. And when I tell you guys, if you get this down, you got it, okay? Of course, there's a lot of other things that go with YouTube, but you getting really, really good at keywords and search engine optimization is going to help you as a content creator as a whole. It's not just for the sake of being good on YouTube, it's for the sake of being good on every single platform. Instagram, TikTok, all the other platforms are using search engine optimization, SEO, goodness, in order to get your content in front of people. So all keywords is how we communicate. So if I type into Google what to feed my new turtle, guess what's gonna pop up on the other side of that? Videos of how to feed my new turtle, right? Like it's literally just us using words. And so a tool that I use is called TubeBuddy. It helps me understand what's the search volume for the actual terms that I'm searching, and then also what's the competition. And so doing that really helps me as a whole to understand, is this keyword something that I want to go after? Is this something I want to include in my YouTube video in order for people to find it? Are people actually searching this search term, right? And sometimes they're not. And sometimes it doesn't mean that the video that I want to make is obsolete. That just simply means I need to change around the keywords to be something that's going to be much easier for people to find, but also has a way higher search volume already. I'm not having to battle against the algorithm. The algorithm is not against you. It actually is for you if you can get on the right side of it. The algorithm's job is to put the right content in front of the right people at the right time. And so if you play with the algorithm and you use keywords in SEO, you can do that really easily using the power of YouTube. Number 8 is I want you guys to have a content calendar, honey. We got too much content to pump out, okay? We got too many ideas rolling on through. So go ahead and have yourself a content calendar. If you want a copy of my content calendar, I do have it on my website. I'll put it down below in the description box for you to grab it. Super cheap, but I have it available for you to use, okay? It's a template, it's already done. It's yours if you want it, but having a content calendar is so key. And then I also is going to go into my next point. My next point is to have 50 to 100 content ideas at all times. Why? Because people are like, oh, I don't know what to post. Oh, I couldn't post today because I didn't know what to post. Okay, that is not going to be your problem. Amen. Amen. We agree. We agree and we accept. Amen. All right. So whenever it comes to having 50 to 100 content pieces, I actually have a video coming up that's literally about how to find content ideas. And it's how to do this in a way that usually I batch like coming up with all my content ideas. I will do that all in one like section, okay? Whenever it's time for me to film a video, I just literally go back to my content calendar and I have all my ideas in one place. That way I'm not having to be like, okay, I have to find the idea, script the idea, film the idea, edit the video, put it up. That's a lot going on. So if you can batch it out, you can have your content calendar done, and then you have ideas already in your content calendar for you to just pull from, you good to go. Okay, content calendar and 50 to 100 content ideas. Remember what I said in the very beginning. Be sure you are answering very, very, very specific questions about your actual category, about your pillar, about your topic. This is very, very important whenever you're starting out. Okay, and then 10, of course, is to have fun. Have fun. It is obvious if you out here doing this and you don't even enjoy it. Okay, that is a horrible, right? Why are you doing it if you don't enjoy it? I'm not saying if you're nervous, that I'm not talking to you. If you are worried about what other people are going to think, but you want to do YouTube, but you're worried about what other people are going to think, I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking about if you truly just hate it. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. But what I am telling you is to have, if you want to do it, have fun with it. Allow your personality to come through. Allow yourself to stutter on camera, and it's fine. We're all human. I'm not afraid of being imperfect in front of other imperfect human beings, okay? And so neither should you. And so anyway, have fun with your content. Make sure you're making content that's actually enjoyable for you, but also valuable for your actual people. Your channel is not about you, right? Your channel is not serving you. Your channel is serving your actual audience, but you're creating content that you enjoy creating, and that is fun for you to create as well. Bonus, which really should have been in the main points, okay? But bonus is to have really good thumbnails and really good titles. Your thumbnails are crucial, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover, blah, blah, blah. That's not true on YouTube, all right? It's not true for the actual books either, but whatever, okay? Like, I'm telling you, your thumbnail matters. Your title matters. That is the first way somebody comes in contact with your actual video. That's where the impressions come into play. So if your thumbnails and your titles are not on par, it doesn't even matter how amazing your video is, ain't nobody gonna see it. Ain't nobody gonna click on it to see it because they're like, oh, this is a crap thumbnail or this is a crap title, or they never even saw your thumbnail or title because the algorithm never put it in front of them because of the actual quality of both of those items together. Okay, so I'll link some resources down below in the description box for you, but I'll also try to put a video up here on the screen to help you guys out with thumbnails and titles. So that's all I got. Those are my 10 tips. If you want 10 more, let me know. If you want me to continue this topic, you want some more tips, let me know down below in the comment section, you guys. I love you to the moon and back. I hope this helps you get started off with your channel in 2023. I'm so excited for you. If you're an entrepreneur or small business owner, I invite you to come join my weekly email series called the Get Seen and Get Paid Weekly Email Series. Okay, we have emails going out every single Monday. You do not want to miss them. So if you're not already subscribed to that, I highly recommend for you to do that down below in the description box. All right, you guys, I love you to the moon and back. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.